Ladies, gamers, and gentlemen, welcome to BelleNOiR TV YouTube Starcraft 2 casts. My name is BelleNOiR, as you probably have guessed, and we have another game for you. This time it's going to be played on King's Jong Station. Let us introduce the players. In the top we have, from XMG, it's Lilbow playing as the blue Protoss, and his opponent is going to be Peach, playing as the red Zerg from Team Tag. Tag, you're it. Yeah, I know, that was a corny joke. I realize that. Don't worry. So let's take a look here. Ooh, ooh. But you know, he's right. I mean, you don't even greet a person and then, what? Manners, please? You didn't even... I mean, no hi, no good luck, have fun, no nothing, and just asking for a strat straight away, and then being sour when your opponent does not tell you anything. Also, I think Lilbow is one of those people who just wants to concentrate on his game while playing, and he probably will not be in a mood to chat to anyone. That's the way I do it. I usually don't chat with people on the ladder. Maybe you do, but I don't, because I don't have enough brain capacity to chat with people while I'm playing, because then I mess up my play. So, oh, the burn, oh my god. Alright, let's take a look at the opening here. Peach opening with a hatch first into a pool, into gas. Lilbow not opting to go for a Nexus after gateway, playing a little bit safer. Gets the gas and the cybernetics core, and then goes for the expansion. Whoa, kind of disabled music for a while there. Right, we have the Nexus going down, finally. And Lilbow getting the... should be getting the mothership core once he has enough money for it. Enough gas, that is. Meanwhile, let's take a look if Peach continues to mine gas beyond the 100 mark, which is needed for the metabolic boost for the speedlings, or if he pulls out drones. Looks like he's going to be pulling them out. There goes the metabolic boost, exactly 0 on his gas counter. That's what we like to see. And well, Lilbow actually did get us a lot. He'll be getting the... whoa, he is skipping the mothership core, as far as I can tell. That is really interesting. Instead, following up with a sentry. Do we have a probe out on the map somewhere? Not that I can see, but this is multiple gateways coming down from Lilbow. And are we going to see a mothership core finally in the near future? Or no, it's just going to be sentry after sentry after sentry. Well, obviously Lilbow wants to save up as many minerals as he can. Maybe to chrono boost out probes, maybe to get a better wall off, anything that costs minerals, pretty much. And here we have the third base going up for Peach, and he should be resuming mining the gas once he has a decent saturation. Not happening just yet. Decent overlord positioning. Goes in for a scout with this one. That's a pretty good timing. Around the 6-minute mark you want to scout your opponent out. Lilbow adding more and more gas. Still not getting the mothership core. This is really, really, really interesting, as he wants to have as many sentries as he can. You know, this could be a sentry zealot push. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. We have 3 gateways so far. And we could see more being added on. No, it's going to be a forge. That is seen by that overlord. And I wonder what Lilbow's plan is here, because Peach so far is playing the absolute standard of standardist builds that I've seen Zergs do against Protoss. Sends one Ling to check for the third base if it goes down and when it goes down. Okay. Cannon going up, and let's take a look. It looks like, yes indeed, Lilbow does want to get that third base up and running. Peach is going to know. Double Evo chambers for Peach. This could... Oh no, it's going to be Roach Hydra. Hydra is then going down, as well as the Roach Warren. Well, considering the fact that we don't yet have a Robo facility, Lilbow has not scouted anything, only just now the Hallucinated Phoenix will see something. But flying over these queens will not get the... Oh, it actually goes down before seeing these buildings. So, Evo Chamber, Roach Warren, Hydrodon, typical Roach Hydra combination, and Lilbow, by the looks of things, will be very quickly going into +2 attack on the Forge. Maybe he'll be getting Blink with the Twilight Council as well. He still doesn't have a Robo facility, just adds on more and more and more gateways as he goes on, forming kind of a half wall-off over here, or maybe tries to form. So a second scout, let us see what that one saw. Finally did scout the buildings. Here's the Blink. So Lilbow will be shooting to have a humongous, gigantic Blink force against his opponent. And looks like Peach, instead of just trying to mass Roach Hydra and go and attack his opponent, opts to go into an infestation pit and macro up even more, taking a fourth base, which Lilbow did scout, but I think he's going to commence the attack pretty soon now. Once that Blink finishes, he should have a fully saturated third base. So far, those sentries are going to keep him alive for the time being. Just has to avoid losing too many of them. A little bit surprised there are no Ling Rumbys coming from this angle from Peach. Oh, Lilbow, a little bit of inattention, and this will cause him some life on the sentries and some more energy that was needlessly spent. He does get rid of all those Lings, and now these Hydras should be pulling back. Maybe he just wanted to bait such a move out of Peach, because all things considered, he didn't get that many units for his troubles, and he did lose the entirety of his meat shield, which was 51 Lings. And with, let's take a look, how many gates we'll be having with this. 8 gateways, and I think Lilbow is just about ready to go. +2 and Blink almost done. And once he breaks this ramp, we'll be able to take out the fourth base. We have Hive on the way, that is true. But is this going to be for Vipers? Because with the Infestation Pit, I don't see any Infestation Pit upgrades actually being researched. So that's the only logical explanation. Either Vipers or maybe... Yeah, there we go. Vipers going down. But oh, look at the timing. At the same time, the Temple Archives get thrown down. Lilbow must have seen the Hive morphing. Yes, he did. Now Peach, he's going to be pulling back a little bit. Lilbow does have a huge Blink Stalker force, getting his +3 attack from the Forge as well. He has been really on top with his upgrades the entire game. So far, no harassment going on by neither side. There is the Ultralisk Cavern. It's going to be interesting to see how the Ultralisks will synergize with the rest of the army, because they will have no upgrades for themselves, as Peach has been going exclusively +1 attack. Ooh, very courageous Blink forward with all of his units. Lilbow feels very, very confident in his ability to defeat their army. Whoa, but they're good abduct on the Mothership Core, which means Lilbow has to win the next battle if he loses all of these units. And he's going to be in a lot of trouble. The fourth base will be going down, however, force fields keeping the army alive. Nice abduct there, but look at that! Almost saving the Immortal by blinking forward and sniping the Viper quickly. Oh, and now he's going to be losing both those Vipers for sure, and now it's just Roach Hydra. And look at this, Lilbow just playing a ring around the rosy with his opponent, using force fields to... Oh, this has to be the most frustrating thing ever, I have to say. This has to be so frustrating for the Zerg player. At the same time, we have a Zealot run by at the natural. Going to get a couple of drone kills. 13 have been killed. And Lilbow just about poised to take a fourth base, or maybe two bases at a time even, since, you know, his minerals are quite high. Peach finally deciding to go on the offensive, counterattacks swiftly while rebuilding the fourth base. He has to make sure that the army of the Protoss player is too busy fighting his forces. Oh, but those storms, man, those storms as the Hydras were approaching. We have only one Ultralisk with this army. This is just too many Blink Stalkers, I feel like. There's not enough DPS in the Zerg army to kill off the Protoss, I think. Still, the armies are heading towards a mutual clash. And a fifth base will be next on the menu here for Lilbow, as he no doubt will push this army back and devour the Zerg forces with storms and good blink micros. So far, not even microing with the Stalkers, just blinking. Just throwing down storms. Now, the desperation, the Lings running in, bashing their heads against the Morphing Archons and the Blink Stalkers. The Hydralisks are trying to do what they can, but they are being firmly pushed back. The fourth base will be targeted down. No, it's cancelled before that happens. And now, you know, 4 Ultralisks, that's actually not that bad of a number. But again, they have 0 upgrades, so I don't know how well they will fare against a concentrated firepower of those Blink Stalkers. One base has been cancelled, and this fourth will be going down. Which means Peach will be mining off of 2 bases very shortly here. Interestingly enough, Lilbow has not remade the Mothership Core, so he still has to fight whether he wants or not. He's trying to target down the Ultralisks very quickly here with the Immortals at the forefront of the battle. And we'll have to kite back. The Queens are here for transfuses as well. One lonely Ultra too far forward may pay the price. He's on 3 hit points and survives. Wow. But either way, a good pickup by Lilbow, killing that base, and I think he'll be going for another kill shortly. This time it's going to be different, however, because we will have infestors out on the field with the fungal growths. This is what's been missing in the synergy of the Zerg army. Of course, gas is very much so limited for Peach, as he is mining only off of 6 extractors. So he will not be able to afford both Infestors and Ultralisks and Vipers, which would be the ideal combination if that's what he wants to go for. Instead, it will just be Lings, Ultralisks, and maybe a couple of Queens that are lagging behind greatly. They may even get picked off. No, they won't. Zerg forces are retreating back to the natural base, and we will see what could be the final battle over here. There are no Infestors for support, a lot of Zealots and Immortals at the front, backed by Archons and more Stalkers, and these Ultras are not having the best day so far. So many of their brethren fallen, and looks like to be curtains for the Zerg player as he is down 60 supply to the Protoss. Lilbow storms the back ramp. It's just going to be a move from this point on. No needs to micro. And Peach says, can you tell me now what is the best strategy against Protoss? Nice. We are going to witness a nice little conversation here between the two guys. Peach saying he refuses to play Swarm Host, so... Yes, everybody... This is the thing with Swarm Hosts, everybody thinks that Swarm Host is only about turtling, which is not true. You can use Swarm Hosts in conjunction with the Roaches as means to be really, really aggressive. So in the end, Lilbow does give a little bit of advice to his opponent. That's always nice to see, as he does proceed to gutter the remains of his armies. So I think I'm going to end the cast. There we go. GG finally called, and Lilbow does win. Ladies, gamers and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy these casts, please don't forget to like, share or subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. And of course, if you subscribe to my Twitch channel, you can see me live casting Go for SC2 Cups and whatnot. The replays of which you can find on this channel as well. I'll see you guys next time. Good luck, have fun with the game, and just stay happy.